And the part about this one that's really just the heart-wrenching, just, is that you beat the game and you don't even get an A+ unless you have enough points. They couldn't even just be like, you beat the game. The parents still look at you kind of disappointed, like, he probably just cheated. Oops. Like, let me try and get in this paper. I've been on runs where I was gonna get it. I was gonna do it. I swear, you know, I always say, that was the run. That was the one. And, no. I'll get hit by a bus trying to get a paper in the middle of the road. Ain't that life, though? You know what I'm talking about? Like when your really important documents go flying out of your briefcase into the middle of the street and you run after them and then a bus hits you. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yeah. And then you just gave up. Isn't that just great? Like, let's just make a college campus surrounded by woods so that, you know, bad things... Doesn't it? Like, bad things... Let me tell you things. Like, bad shit's already happening on college campuses. Now you put woods right next to them? Oh, you're just asking. You seriously just, like, asking for people to get raped. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. It's true, though. You're just asking for bad shit to happen. Like, the campus was surrounded by woods. Like, I'm not one to pull punches and being brutally honest. That shit's a bad idea. Like, I am honestly, I'm amazed. I'm amazed that there's not like a bunch of stuff in the news. But maybe that's the thing about where I grew up. They tried to make the town look a lot better than it was. And I feel like that's the kind of stuff that they would sweep under the rug where I grew up. It's a really, really corrupt place. Not as corrupt as Chicago. If you guys have heard the old Chicago's super corrupt. Oh. Yeah, I gotta collect those. I gotta collect like 6 of those guys, and this is gonna be the last one. And boom. I often get frustrated and give up with this game, but you see, now I've started it on stream, so I gotta finish it. Ugh. And you know me, I'm stubborn as a... No, I don't know. I was gonna play stubborn and not want to be as stubborn as an ox. But yeah, I'm as stubborn as an ox. I also like to do a thing where I won't do it right now because I normally find the speed run of a game, give or take, and we'll see basically how long the game takes. Maybe look at the strats, see how they're done, and kind of do a mock speedrun, not a real one. Sometimes if the game is up my alley, I'll go for a real speedrun. But damn. See, this is one where sometimes it can get you. But other than that, this one's pretty easy, like Arctic said. This one looks the easiest as the easiest. He is mostly correct. This one's pretty simple. Like, you saw me start to get a little spooked in that water level, the germ level. Those are supposed to be germs that you're popping. I don't think they coincide with any particular Simpsons episode. I think that's kind of what irks me about this one, is I don't know that any of these levels, per se, coincide with a Simpsons episode, and I think that's what fans really want. Is the only one that might is the Itchy and Scratchy one. That's the closest one, or the Bartman. I think it's the Bartman, whatever he is when he wears a cape and stuff. What's he call himself when he's wearing a cape? Super Bartman. I think Bartman was a song they made with Bartman. Uh-oh. Okay, I saved it. Saved! Hitting those obviously blows up everything on screen. And I'm gonna get Shrinky right after these things go by. Yes! This is gonna be my last, this will be my last game for the night, because I started with Breath of Fire 2, and I'm doing that, and just other games simultaneously when people are like, you know, I'm trying to get through all the SNES games without save states, no cheats, all that stuff. Credit work or no, just get to the credits as fast as possible. So if I really wanted to, I could do the credit warp in like Super Mario World. But I don't want to do that in that one. You know, it's a fun game. I'm not gonna belittle it by doing a credit warp. But I will not be like doing all stages, you know. I'll probably go to the Star World and do the Star World levels because everybody likes those, and beat the game when I finally do that one. But it's just showing that fastest way to the credits is this. It's SNES 100%. I'm gonna try and get them all done in a year. I've calculated, I've gotten 60 something done. This is number 64 within 25 days or so. That's with one RPG and Lost Vikings, which is like a 15-hour game. If you've never played it, it's a pretty fun one. It's a little puzzle game but you have 3 Vikings and they each have different things they can do. It's a really fun game. I jump into people's streams and watch them playing games that I've played, and just like to enjoy generally just people playing whatever. So that's the strat for getting that guy. I actually got it because nothing popped up to knock me down. This is actually a really good run so far. So I'm kind of worried. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get too excited. That's supposed to kill everybody on screen, but I accidentally hit the button when I was raking my buttons. The logs, if you will. I always call them logs. I guess they're watermelons, but they're the dumbest looking watermelons I ever did see. They look like logs. Green old logs. A little bit of red on the inside. But you spit watermelon seeds at certain enemies to kill them, like the TV. These guys you have to jump over. There's no reason to jump over them other than if you're scared. And I ain't scared. But I will try. No, I'm not even gonna try. I got so much no way. I got this. I'm gonna jump over this dude, and then I'm gonna jump over this basketball. Nope, I'm not gonna jump over this basketball. Peace out. I will take this. This makes you invincible. If you get... Never mind. Skinner does not feel like making me invincible. It's generally not a good thing to do because it makes you slow. And I feel like the speed at which you walk, how far you walk, I think the game knows how far you make it and decides to give you pages based on that. I really don't know. Please, someone figure this game out. When do the pages show up? Why do they show up? How can I better the run of this game by actually getting pages? I know these guys spawn pages if you spit at them. Oh, but they always end up hitting me. I gotta jump some stuff and hopefully get some gum because I need to use gum to get lives. The best way to get gum is to become invincible, walk, walk around, jump some mailboxes, and eventually you'll get gum while you're invincible. Take no damage right now. Don't ask me why they use that as the invincibility thing. Horn flips him backwards. I don't really care. I'm actually pretty good at traversing backwards because I played this so many times. You've heard me complain so many times how much I hate it when games do that. Like, I played Uniracers, and the last level of that is brutal, and I had to beat it twice because I accidentally like went back, and if you go back in that game, it erases your current course that you're on. So I had to rebeat it. So I just rebeat Uniracers. It's a really fun game if you've never played it. I definitely recommend it. It's like a hidden racing gem. You might be thinking like, what? I don't even like racing games or something. You'd probably like Uniracers. It's pretty fun. It's classic. I'd never played it before that time either, and I think I did pretty good. It took me a little bit to catch on to the trick sections, but Uniracers is really cool. I'm always I'm always down to talk some Uniracers nowadays. Like, oh yeah, man. Uniracers. I am. How many times have I just been like talking up Uniracers on stream after I played it for the first time? I was like, what? How have I never heard of this? And there's actually a cart for sale nearby. They might have had. I didn't check. I didn't ask if they had Uniracers. I would have bought some Uniracers. Alright. Get this, go invincible. And hopefully collect some more bubblegum. So if you notice, I've just been walking. Like, can I get a walk timer? How long has Bart been walking? Touch the saxophones and they freak out and fly off. The little puddles in the ground, if you touch them, they slow you down so bad that you might as well just let yourself get hit and die. Not really. You can get out of it. I think if you get hit once, it stops slowing you down. It's been so long since I've actually been slowed down, because I don't... You learn, you know? You drop the TV on your head because it's sitting on the TV tray one time. And you figure out not to tilt that goddamn TV over anymore. Those big box TVs? Yeah, you learn your lesson. You ever try carrying a flat screen, you know, down some stairs and you drop it and you break it? You learn your lesson. Go ask for help. You just lost a $300 TV. Not really. That's never happened to me. But that's the kind of stuff I think of. Don't do it. What's that have to do with this game? Absolutely nothing. I've just been walking for so long. This whole time. Nothing but walking. And I was saying, man, it felt like a good run. It felt like the one. I had this feeling. But what I was gonna say is normally, I was telling me to go this way, right into some bullies. Yeah, so normally, the arrow generally is supposed to show you... I dodged that even though I didn't need to. Normally the arrow shows you the general direction of which you need to go. So, you know, left or right to get the next page. I don't think it actually matters, to be honest. I highly doubt that they actually have the spawn points set up. But I'm gonna look for some Z's. Oh, that was bad. I could walk in. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, I was ready for him. I heard him coming and I spit. Oh, my lives are dwindling. My HP is dwindling. I missed it. Yeah, it has to land in the little thing up there. Otherwise it doesn't count. Oh, and I'm backwards now? Uh-oh. 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 Aw, yeah. Oh, it flipped me back. Let's go. Before I get hit by a bus. Alright, we got orange. We in there. As long as I get some... I maybe should have gone to the flying one, because as you notice, the flying one gives you bonuses for outside it. It's the only level that does that. This one's pretty simple. I have the pattern for this first part mapped out. To where you go down, and then this way, and it hits the switch of which stops. Oh no. I always forget about that one though. So you hit R to tilt the screen to make those shoot, or you can run across really quick. If you're good, if you know what you're doing. But it's incredibly unsafe, but faster. Incredibly unsafe, but much faster. They don't respawn the pacifiers, so she can't like shoot again if you wait too long. But if you wait too long, it will spawn green devils, which, if you whip the green devils, they instantly cause whatever platform you're on to go down. And I would normally go for that too, but it's just... I kind of feel like this run's gonna go well if I can just get some health after I beat this. This one is the one I can never remember. It's the one I struggle on. So I always just go all the way back. I double all the way back. Come on. It's best just to sit there and wait and whip them down. And go across. You can always jump on the same platforms as the devil. Don't be afraid to do that. It actually really helps. It's something I noticed some people don't do. They think it's an enemy. If you touch the same platform it's on, it's gonna get you. It won't. It'll be okay. You gotta go down here, because apparently if you're on that green one and you do that, it hits you. I didn't know that. I swear I've done it before, but the evidence stands against me. I can't deny it. So that's the end of part 1. I hope that someday I'll get good enough to run this game, because it's one of those really hard ones that everybody knows is really lame, and I hope there's some sort of manipulation that gets figured out, so to make the run like safe, so to speak. Because right now the run's obviously not safe. You saw how long I was walking around looking for pages. Pretty much half the run is looking for the game. Let me tell you something. That don't make a good game. Half the game is looking for the game. That's what this game is. It's a game trying to find the game. It's like... it's kind of deep in a way, if you really think about it. So I think this raises that. Now I can pass on through. So once you know which ones you have to hit, that's what I'm saying. This section's pretty easy, and you know that you don't get spooked. That's number one problem people have in this game, in this section, not the game. They get spooked. Even I get spooked. Like a green devil pops up over here, you better believe I'm getting spooked. Okay? But I'm good, because this is the last part, right here. See? Easy. I didn't get a single green devil. That was a fantastic orange door. Like, the best. Like, that door was so good. I don't know. The only bad part is, you see how good I'm doing, but I have no health. So I have to be the luckiest motherfucker in the world. Excuse my language, but I have to be the luckiest motherfucker in the world to beat this. Oh no. And I missed the bubblegum, and it's going. It's going. It's out of here. There we go. So I got good Z's. And what I'm gonna do here is I am going to play the flying section next. I'm gonna go real slow, real safe. Try not to get changed into anything. And hopefully finish this off so I can go eat. Because what I was gonna say earlier is my people who have been here before might know that sometimes I always do a joke where I say I'm not gonna eat until I beat it. I don't eat until I beat. And, you know, I cheat. Sometimes I have to give up and be like, alright, I gotta eat, guys. I'm just doing worse because I'm not eating. But it's a fun little thing that I do. I don't do it on super long games. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, this is the one. This is the one. Oh, hell yeah. The only bad part is I did the doubles first, so I have to find 2 more pages. But this one's easy. I went to this one because simple. If I lose on this level, I would just turn my stream off. I would just rage it out. I'd just be like, oh no. Not this, not like this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Most of the time you want him to come from the left because then you can actually hit him. Like if you saw me do it last time, you can actually get him from up here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take this hit. That way I can just pop these guys. Keep running. grab this guy. You can get a life to spawn there, but I don't actually know what triggers it. So, pop him once, pop him twice. I got this guy. Which one's itchy and which one's scratchy? I actually can never remember. I swear that itchy is the mouse, though. But I could obviously be wrong, because it's been so long since I've watched The Simpsons. But we are hopefully, this is probably this could be the run. Like, this one has been, this run's been really good. This is by far the best run I've had time-wise. Alright, and let's see that flamethrower. Oh, that's a good flamethrower. Oh, I forgot about you. That's good. That's good! And the thing going away means that the level's done. It's weird. Last time it glitched and didn't do that. Yeah, that's right. It glitched and didn't make the thing glitch and disappear. Isn't that weird? It's an anti-glitch. Ironically, one of the last forms of a glitch left. So, real simple. This pretty much is done. If you don't stand up here, you get killed in one hit. Just straight up. I'd be amazed if someone could beat this without that. Oh, don't mind that. That's just a bunch of dogs barking. It's Dog Bark City. You know, when one sets the chain in motion, they all just start going. They're not the brightest creatures in the world, but they're pretty cute. I'd always prefer an attack lizard. Hell yeah. Isn't that good? That's page 6. 2 more to go. And they're really, really, really easy ones. That's why I'm just like, oh, I got you today, Bart. I got you today. I also have an insta-kill for everything on screen. I'm going to take this so that I can become invincible. And hopefully find some good stuff along the way. I think it's timed, but I'm not sure. I actually don't know how it decides when your invulnerability wears off. I'm just like crossing my fingers that I get 2 pages. Because these last two levels are so easy. I'm gonna do the flying one first. I should have done the flying one that time, because it gives you more Z's if you hit the right crusty balloon and you actually grab it. But I only have 1 piece of gum and I'm not seeing any mailboxes. So I'm really worried. I mean, I'm decent at jumping things like these, but okay. Nope, I can't get that one. I just don't want to waste my last bit of gum on one when I'm not gonna get it. So I did that, cleared the screen on accident. Oh yeah, we got another piece of gum. We in there, baby. We in there. Oh, another piece of gum? Oh, baby, we are in there. Oh, the gods have blessed me with gum today. This is the run. Oh, I missed it. If you run towards it, as you see, it actually starts going away from you. Pretty lame. But I'm about to snatch this one up. Oh, it didn't grab it. Ooh. Okay. So, the only thing you can do is that. It's my only tip. If you get to a position like this that I'm in, and you're trying to beat this game, just go slow, like this. Type 1 tap at a time. Tap, tap, tap it in. Just like Billy Madison. I know, it's Happy Gilmore, but that one rhymed. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Oh, yeah! There we go. Here we go, baby. This is the fun segment of the game, by the way. I save it for last. It does. I do have a... There is a death chance on this, even though I talk it up like, ah, no way. You know, there's always a death chance. I'm unfamiliar with the last yellow level, to be completely honest, because I always beat it, and I've only beat the game 3 times, so I've only actually seen that level 3 times. Believe it or not, something like that. You know, I've probably seen it more than 3 times, but I can tell you one thing: I've only seen it 1 time in the last day, because it only took me 1 try. But that's also, you know, like, I could have got lucky. Oh, that's not good though. This one's easy. This little part is, like I said, it's the fun part. Normally I beat it in 1 cycle. I screwed it up. I screwed up the 1 cycle on this. So I'll just take a little bit of damage to finish it off real quick. And hopefully Apu gives me some more, or I can get some from a little balloon. Normally these balloons give you a 1-up, and they give you some sleepy time. Some sleepy time medicine. There it is, right there. Get that chamomile tea, take a little nap. So I normally beat Nelson here. He is not the boss, but he flies in because I get here before, you know, the real boss appears, which is Barney. Everybody knows the myth, or not the myth, the early, like, Simpsons. My goal is to beat them all as fast as possible. So it's mostly, here's what I was talking to some people about. Eventually it's obviously gonna be easy. Like, it's just a matter of time, people beating the games, you know? It's just a thing of time. But I'm gonna try and be the first to beat them, and I'm gonna try and be literally, like, the fastest, because anybody who started the challenge, which I have bad respect for, anybody who's legitimately doing it with no save states, you know, the way that you would have to do it, like learning the game, which you can, I'm not saying, like, I practice with save states on hard games. I'm saying, but the actual run has to be, you know, legit run. In my quest, so to speak. So it's gonna eventually be like everybody beats it, but it's gonna be she supports it. That's why she's back there. Like, go team, go.
Yeah.
Go team, go.
Woohoo.
And I'm a beast when it comes to staying awake, so honestly, I play games off stream too, so this is what I do, and I hope that people come along and come watch it. You know, you don't have to watch all of them if you're like, oh, this is boring, but you know, just stop in and watch your favorite game, because I'll be playing them all. If you have one that you want me to play, I'll do it. I'm doing them all anyway. I'm not gonna. The thing is, I'm not gonna, like, pander for, like, oh, you gotta donate for me to play your game. I'm gonna play it anyway. But you're gonna go on the waiting list. Now, if you want to play it right away, then that's when I would be like, well, this guy already, like, did this, and, like, the American library is something like 725, 21. The whole library itself is in the 800s, that's Japanese and stuff like that, which I haven't looked into those because I'm focusing on North American first, and then if I pull it off, if I manage to do it, then I'm just gonna go for it, because if I've come that far in under a year, I might as well go all the way. And this is like a sentiment of, I mean, there's some hard games that people are probably like, no way, you're not gonna do that. And it's like, I've already knocked out some hard ones, like Super Soccer, which people don't know is actually a secret hard game. It's a secret hard game. maybe if you haven't played it, you don't know. And I also am going to the credits. So there are games like Super Ghosts and Ghouls or Super Ghosts and Goblins, I can never remember which one's the NES one and which one's this one, where you have to get the power bracelet, you know, or the goddess bracelet at the start. I'm gonna do that. You have to get to the credits. Super Smash TV, you can't play it on easy because that doesn't give you the credits. It says play it on something better. It's basically like you beat this game on easy, pussy. This is the 64th game, which I'm actually working on 2 at the same time. I'm working on an RPG, Breath of Fire 2. It's a real fun one so far, because I kind of like RPGs, you know? And it's real simple. So some people might find it boring, but if you enjoy Breath of Fire, you probably would enjoy seeing somebody play through it again. And I'm not against using guides. I'm not against people telling me tips, because like I said, I'm speed running all the games. By the time this is through, I'm basically gonna be like Oreo says. He's just like, you're basically gonna be like the pinnacle of what it is to play the SNES. I'm gonna basically learn speed strats of every single game in order to beat them. I already learned the Mask. That was a really fun one to speedrun. My speedrun is nowhere near as good as most people's, but I mean, within 25 days, like I said, I got 5 world records and somebody already beat one of them. So it's not like I'm just trying to snatch up only ones nobody has. I'm going for some that people have, some that people don't have. Some are games that I just secretly like and I had as a kid that I'm really trying hard to get in my free time, even. I don't do everything I do on stream. If people want me to stream more, they could be like, yo, just stream everything you're doing. Like, you're going for world records off stream? Yeah, I am, actually. I practice off stream. I do have consoles too. I actually have a bitchin' ass PC and I used to play, because I love high fidelity like graphic games. So I have like a, what is it, 980 that I bought before the 1080, 1070 series came out, and I was really upset because I was like, man, I literally just bought this, and the new cards came out. So I might be streaming some of that too. We have the other rig set up over there, which I can run those and then use that as a dedicated streaming for some days. If I want to stream those, to have literally the highest quality possible once it happens. We have fiber here. We don't have it here, but we have it. Yes, 100%. I grew up with Super Nintendo and an NES with a couple of games, and then got a PlayStation 1, and then later on I got a GameCube. Never an N64. So it was a weird switch. I went from Nintendo to PlayStation to Nintendo to PlayStation, back to Nintendo. As you know, I really like Nintendo games. I think they're fun. There was an age when I liked all the shooting games, the gritty games. Now I'm back to, you know, I just kind of like these weird, like cartoony, really creative, inventive games. And I'm not saying I don't like those games. Like, one of my favorite games that's come out in the past couple of years or so has been the new Doom. I absolutely adore that game. I think it's wonderful. There's some tedious parts if you go back and try and replay it, but for the most part, god damn, is that game brutal. But like Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, one of my favorite games of all time. I was playing that on the Wii U, and I was thinking about streaming it, but I gotta get a capture card, and it took us a while because I just moved, so we got our new bank account finally set up and all that jazz. So, you know, it's going slow, but I put a lot of work into this because I love doing it. And it's not just a gimmick. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a big thing that's missed is, man, those games are hard. I like the challenge. I feel that a lot of games nowadays are too easy. Doom had like the one-hit kill. There's a difference between like super crazy hard and manageable. I think this game's manageable. And a lot of people just get frustrated and quit. But you just gotta do what I'm doing. Just go slow. Because I'm going slow, but I'm still probably on like record pace. And this is it, boys. Because I have never lost on this section. Let's see if we get that A+ finally. I've never gotten an A+. So what you do is shit sucks. So they are gonna fuck you up, see? Like I said, you want to get hit so that you can survive. Oh, god damn, this is scary. There we go. Whew. Yeah, it starts you off with no item in this, so you have to run all the way to the right, grab the plunger gun, and come back. Now it's going to switch to Itchy and Scratchy, and this is when it's easy. If I can get them to come out. Like, I'm too scared to actually leave. Whew. Oh, shit. There. Got the last one. Now, Itchy and Scratchy, please. Damn, it's really gonna do this to me? Okay, I'm gonna run for it. This part is spooky. Only because I'm so close to beating the game. I don't know where people spawn. Like I said, I've only beat this one time. This part. This part's hard, because there's these bubbles that come out. The bubbles are what get me here. They will grab me. And then we go up, and there's actually like a final boss to this, but it's really easy if you know what to do. It just takes a lot of time, and you'll be like, man, is this ever gonna end? And I don't actually know when time is on this game, so I'll check if I got anything good world record-wise after this, because I've never seen anybody do this smooth of a run, ever. To be completely honest, ever. And this is one of those, like, I'm a fan of this bad game. Because I played it a lot as a kid. So that knife does kill you in one hit. And there we go. I'm on to the last section, of which... Oh, no, this isn't the last section. I can never remember where to run this section, to be honest. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, I need this, and now I'll be okay. Okay, you see how my points go up because I killed something? Okay, there's one. Itchy or Scratchy should be coming from the right. And then we'll get... Oh, he came with a hammer. Get another flamethrower. And I think that's it. And now we're upstairs in the attic. Last part of the game. You don't want that. You do not want that. If you get hit here, you're fucked. I'm just gonna say that right now. You cannot get hit here. One more. There we go. And this is the end. You stand right here. This is the end of the game. It's going to be pretty hard to lose here, unless I get hit. So, GG's up in here. Like I said, it just takes a while to get in the swing of this game. It's really annoying, really tedious. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching. This is going to be the last thing I play for the night. This is a tough one. Go home, give it a try. I like it a lot. I think it's just like hard, but I love hard games. I don't know why. I like the idea of lots of people... I like the idea of lots of people get sick of it and give up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna be number one. I'm gonna be Taiwan number one! So you might be thinking, damn, are you even doing damage? Yeah, check my points, dog. Look, this is the lowest point score I've had because I did so good in this run that my point score is terrible. I mean, that sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. So, yeah, this little thing right here is basically your little beacon of stand on me and shoot. I've never beat this part with the hammer. I've been here with the hammer before. I think I remember as a kid. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? And it's because I was a dumb little kid and I got shot by a missile and I lost this little fire extinguisher. And I think one might spawn behind it, but I've never gone back there. There we go. That's it. That's it, folks. The end, baby. That's time. Right there. Cowabunga! Ooh, cowabunga, baby! B+. I always get B+ because I'm good at it, so I beat it and don't have to jump over a lot of shit. I just get straight to the point and beat the fucking game. Get out of here. Get out of here, you trash. I hope you enjoyed that. That was Bart's crazy acid trip. The game. I played it a lot as a kid, so I actually really enjoy it. Everybody else thinks it's a pile of garbage. And I agree. It's a pile of garbage. But sometimes it's your pile of garbage. Sometimes it's your pile of garbage. Acclaimed development by the Black Team.